Welcome to Sweat and Strength. So you've done sweat and stretch with me before, and now we're going to do sweat and strength. So that means we're combining cardio and strength moves, similar to our sweat and stretch, where we're focusing purely on cardio then stretch, but we're going to be doing cardio strength, alternating between the two. Equipment that you can need optionally. So you all need a mat, unless you have a beautiful sprung floor. Light weights. Okay, again, this is all optional, everything can be done without it. For one exercise, we're going to use a heavy weight, and by heavy, I've got 5 kilograms, okay? So you can, if you've got light weights, you can just use both your light weights for that. Yoga block, again, totally optional. You can do it without, and I'll talk to you about it as we go. So we're going to start with a quick warm-up, just walking on the spot, getting everything moving, thinking about what we're going to do next. And looking forward to it, I hope. Take the arms up with you and down. Sorry if my hands go out of shot, trying lots of different ways of filming over the past 4 months. We'll get to a really good one, I'm sure. Once more, arms come up, take those feet out wide, side stretch, reaching, 2, 3, 4, switching, 4, 3, 2, and 1, change it, 4, 3, 2, and change it, 4, we're going to go singles either side. Now guys, reach, and reach, and reach, and reach, and reach, and reach, good, last 2, last 1, forward stretch, arms to the side, in that aeroplane motion, make sure you can see them, get that head down, try and play around with your weight in the center of those feet, for 4, 3, 2, bring our hands down to our feet, bending and stretching, bending and stretching, bending and stretching, bending, nearly there we go for 4, and stretch, and 3, and stretch, forward 2, good, last 1, and nice, over to that right foot, 2, 3, and switch to the left, 2, 3, and switch 2 more, 1, 2, 3, and 4, change, 4, 3, we're going to go singles like we did, standing up, 2, 3, 4, and 4, 3, 2, bend into our right leg, step it out that bit wider, get to the inner thigh please, nearly there, then we'll switch to the other side, and good, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you're going to go side to side please, going out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold the last one, turn towards that leg, bring your hands down, stretch out the back leg, bounce it here in your high lunge, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more bounces, get into that hip flexor, get bolder with each little bounce, 4, 3, 2, and 1, turn to the front, press those knees back, using your forearms into those inner thighs, working into the hips, change sides, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, we're going to do another 8 bounces here, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, step it back to your plank now, please hold it, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, up to down dog, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, we're going to go forward, 4 counts, hold it, 4, 3, 2, 1, hips high, 4, 3, 2, 1, forward, 2, to the front, 2, up high, forwards and back, and forwards and back, walk those feet in, roll your way up, feet hip distance apart. We're going to go to body weight squats to finish our warm up, not our workout. 7 and up, 6 and 5. Press into those feet. 4 more. Get into the glutes to warm us up. 2, and we're going to add a twist. We're coming down, reach back, forward, and 1 arm back, forward, 1 arm back. Keep the hips facing forwards, 4, and reach, 3, and reach, 2, and 1. Good guys. Don't know about you, I'm definitely warmer. All right, so our first round, I've got my timer here, it's plugged in because of battery. So our first round is going to be 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. We've just done a little bit of our in our warm-up. Our first move is going to be a walkout and a push-up. So this is our strength move. In 20 seconds, you're not going to get that many in. Okay, so we roll down and push up. We bend our knees to come back no matter how flexible we are. So we want to get into that snaking movement. Okay, so you can put your knees down for your push-up if you want to. We're then going to go into our little sweaty move, our cardio move with squat jumps. So bringing those feet off the floor if we can. If you want to do a low impact, then you can lift those heels. But we're talking about speed now for those 20 seconds. Into our walkouts and push-up, into our squat jumps, and we repeat this 4 times total. So each section you'll do 4 times, okay? We start in 3, 2, 1. Rolling down, out to your push-up. You can go faster or slower than me. That's fine. Going out, bending those elbows, get into your push-up. One more for me, I think, to fit in with the 20 seconds. Yes, so I managed 3. So we've got 10 seconds rest before we go to our squat jumps. Okay, so the first round doesn't seem too onerous. And then by round 4, we're not happy, let's go. So 20 seconds of squat jumps. It's going to feel a bit longer than 20 seconds of walkouts. That's the nature of your cardio versus your strength. Different challenges to each. Try and push those hips forward. 2 and 1. That's it. We keep going. I'm going to have to open the window already. 1 round. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. Can I beat my 3 or can I stay consistent? As those legs get tired from the squat jumps, you might even only manage 2. Coming out. Good, yes. 3 on the nose. Okay, 10 seconds left before those squat jumps or squats to rise. Might go squat to rise this time. Got to keep talking after all. And then I didn't count my squat jumps. I probably should have. If you want to, please do. Push. That's it. Good. We're almost there. 2, 1. Good. Okay, we're halfway. We've got those walkouts and push-ups. Squat jumps, walkouts, push-ups, squat jumps. So 2 more times. Here we go, walking out. Really getting these legs working today, tonight, this morning, this afternoon, whenever you are doing this workout. Good on you. You've started it. Don't worry about what happens during it. The battle is starting more often than not. Oh, that's done, 20 seconds. Oh, starting it is the only thing we need to do. 3, 2, 1. Back to squat jumps, I think. So feel free to do the same as me, alternating between the full jump or the rise. That's it. Really use the power of those glutes to push you forward. Always landing in through the feet and finishing there. Whew. 1 more to go. I should have added towel to the list of things we needed, right? Okay, off we go. Final round. Good. Moving forwards, bending those elbows, keeping all your good form. Big global movement this. Oh, that's it. And 20 seconds is done. Ready for our final round of squats. Jumping or rising up onto our toes. Absolutely up to you. Let's go. That's it. Lifting. Same movement. You see those hips are driving you forward as you lift up off those feet. 3, 2, 1. Round one is done. We get a nice minute recovery, or a bit longer, depending. I'm just going to get my water on how long it takes me to explain. All right. You're now going to do it every minute on the minute, guys. So you've got a minute to complete a set number of repetitions. We are going to do our stepping lunges with the right leg. I'm going to hold on to my heavy weight. Okay, so it's a strength move. You can either hold it in front of you, sorry, you can hold it vertically or horizontally, or not at all, okay? We're doing stepping lunges. So we're going to step one leg back, bring it through the middle, forward, okay? That's 1, 2, that's 2 lunges, okay? We're going to do 16. So we're going to be going 1, 2, 3, 4. When you finish 16, you can rest for however long of the minute you have left. Put your weight down. This is where we're going to grab our yoga block, if we have one, popping it in front of us, and we're tapping, okay? We are doing 60 taps, okay? If you don't want to jump, you can step and tap, okay? You're going to take that number down to 40, all right? With either of those moves, sorry, then we do it on the other side, stepping lunges with the other leg. Then we go back to our spring taps. With any of these, if you get to 45 seconds and you haven't completed the number of reps, then stop. I'm going to tell you when we get to 45 seconds. So as long as you get 15 seconds rest in between, and we just do it twice through like that. Right leg forwards and backwards, spring taps, left leg forward and backwards, spring taps. So you'll always have 15 seconds rest. You might have longer if you complete it more quickly, okay? So, grabbing your weight if you're using one, making sure you've got enough space in front of you and behind you, and off we go, 16, back and forwards. I have to remember to count whilst I'm talking. So we're not about, well, we are about speed. We want to complete it quickly so that we get a rest, but we also want to think about our form. That's it. So the stepping forward is usually harder than the stepping back. Okay, I'm on 13. Sorry if that confuses you. 14. So you're getting deep into those lunges. Oh, that's it. Right. Putting that weight down. All right, we're approaching 45 seconds now. So if you are still going, then finish it there. All right, ready for our 6-0 taps. I'm going to go to the side actually. We've got 5 more seconds to rest. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Oh, that's it. I can't talk too much during this one. My block is over. I'm halfway. And I kicked it over at the end. Oh, this is why we should be more careful and precise. Keep going, guys. If you haven't completed already, we've still got a few moments till we get to 45 seconds, but hopefully you get a bit of a longer rest and you did complete. We're at 45 now, guys. Pick up your weight if you're using it, ready to do your lunges on the other side. Got 5 seconds. I'm not gonna count mine, I'm gonna talk through technique instead. Off you go. So you're stepping back wide and you step back to the middle with your feet hip distance apart. As you step forward, you're again stepping forward wide, trying to kiss that back knee to the floor. As you step backwards, that knee also tries to kiss to the floor, always the back knee to the floor, and you should be good. When you're pushing off that front leg, try not to launch your body back to get you back. Try and gather your abdominals and push off the back leg, quad, glute instead. Okay, so we've got about 10 more seconds till everybody rests. Well done. Good, guys. 3, 2, 1. Take your rest. Hopefully you completed the 16. If you didn't, it doesn't matter. we go for our spring taps now. So I've got my yoga block on its medium setting, so it's not the tallest, it's not the shortest. And I'm going to try and be more careful this time. 3, 2, 1. Which means I need to slow down and do a light tap, which is not in my nature. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. And it was actually only a couple of seconds slower. Hopefully you guys have finished too, and you can pop that yoga block to one side so it's not going to get in your way. So taking a little drink, we're going to come down to the floor now. So we're going back to our 20 seconds of work, so a bit more of speed, less counting. We're going to be doing shoulder taps. So we're going to be going in our plank position, tapping our shoulders, showing you here, just in case that's a better angle. Knees can come down, no problem. I'd rather knees down than you move side to side to get that tap, okay? So I'd rather those knees are down. We're just doing that for round 1, all right? Round 2, we roll over, so don't try and swing your legs through, it's going to take too long. We roll over. We have our right foot up to the ceiling. We drive up and down, single leg glute bridge, okay? If you can, sorry, I should have told you to keep your heavy weight, you're going to use that heavy weight as well. If you've got light weights, you just hold your light weights instead, just to add something different. We put the weight down, we come back round, and we go back to our shoulder taps. When we flip over the second time, we put the other leg in the air and we keep alternating the legs 4 times, okay? So both quite strengthy, but being in that plank position is going to really build your heart rate, okay? And then we have the glute bridge to build the strength in our, you guessed it, glutes. All right, so I've got a towel here. Gonna use it, guys. What else is it for? And we're going to be good to go. Just sort the timer out, and we're going to go for those shoulder taps in 3, 2, 1. So just take your time. You've got 20 seconds. Okay, get it right. Get those hips low and square to the floor. By low, I don't mean arching your back though. Push up and away from the floor. And 20 seconds is a long time here. 2 and 1. Roll it over quickly. It's hard to get into this position. Put that right foot in the air. Lift up your weights. And we're going in 3, 2, 1. So driving up through that left heel. Pressing and releasing. That's it. Again, take your time. Keep your hips level once again here. Just as important as in your plank position. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll back over for those shoulder taps, please. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Wide feet's are going to help you keep your shoulders, keep your shoulders and your hips facing the mat instead of swinging side to side. So really go as wide as you want to. You can always narrow it the next time you do it for more of a challenge. We've got 3, 2, 1. Rolling over left foot. I'm just going to fully close the door because the creak is irritating me. I'm sure it's irritating you as well. Off you go, guys. Left leg in the air. Drive up. That's it. Weights up if you want to. If you don't have any weights at all, just put your arms up so that you're fully using your glutes and abdominals rather than pressing your arms down to the ground. However, if that's too challenging, please, of course, put those arms down. And we're done. We're going to do that 2 more times, guys. Whew. It's tough, isn't it? All right, 3, 2, and 1. So shoulder taps. That's it. I'm definitely swinging a little bit side to side. So I'm going to slow it down and try and come up to the ceiling as my hand comes up. rather than side to side. So fewer reps, but of better quality, finishing here. Whew. All right, rolling round. That foot comes up to the ceiling. 2 and 1. Driving up, straight leg or a bent leg, doesn't matter, it's just having that single leg work. Really good for your other moves, your other exercise types, I should say, running, cycling, weightlifting, all of those kinds of things, to work like this, finishing. That's it, so really focusing in on one muscle and strengthening it, getting it to work really well by itself. Means when you do a bigger, more complicated, off we go into our shoulder taps, more complicated movement, which requires lots of joints, you know that one knows what to do and is as strong as it can be. So, letting your ego go, not worrying about how many repetitions, but thinking about keeping those hips down, finishing there. Left leg in the air now. Whew, nearly done with this round, guys. Really good. Whew. Okay, left leg up, let's go. Driving up through the right glute, trying to go from a creased right hip flexor to a straightened one. Don't try and use one hand to move a 5 kilogram weight. Another top tip from me today. Nearly went in my face. 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. Another round in the bag. Excellent. So they're short and sharp. I won't say sweet. Okay. From here, grabbing a little towel down, we're going to now go into a little bit of a more complicated move, just like I was talking about. So we're going to bring our hands behind our heads. Elbows are going to be out to the side. We go into one squat. We have a knee drive and rotation. We go into 2 squats. We have our knee drive and rotation. So when we rotate, we don't twist the hips, okay? We're having a knee drive straight forward and our ribs are rotated. Really tempting to just take a little whew, of a step flick. Don't do that, okay? Take your time. Again, we're on a number of repetitions, okay? So we're going to be going down, that's 1. Down, that's 2, okay? So I'd like you to get to 20. If you don't get to fewer, 16, that's fine. Again, I'll give you the 45-second marker, timer, I'll let you know. We're then going down to the ground. We're going to have to get there fast. We're grabbing our weights, our light weights, and we find ourselves in our Pilates double leg stretch. Okay, stretching out and coming back in again. We're going to do 10 of those. So that's not very many because there's a lot going on in both those movements. So the prisoner squat, we do 20. The double leg stretch, we do 10. Options here are to lose the weights, are to lose the curl up, are to keep the curl up, but lose the legs, vice versa. Keep the curl up, lose the arms, okay? And all of those things with or without weights. So you've got lots of options as to what works for you. You can always bring your hands behind your head as well, just doing the legs here. So please make it work for you, your abdominal strength, your lower back. If you don't know double leg stretch, take it easy. You don't want you to feel it in your neck or your lower back, okay? So keep your head down on the ground, keep those extensions minimal, all right? So you don't have to fully extend your legs. You can just come to here to make sure the hips stay still, the ribs stay still, and the head and shoulders stay there. So getting it correct rather than worrying about the number. So 20 and 10, not much time in between to get down to the mat if we're going to go to that full 45 seconds. Whenever you finish your 20 prisoner squats and knee drives, get down to the mat so that you're ready to go, okay? Lots of explaining there. We're going to go now in 3, 2, and 1. So squat, drive, squat, rotate, squat, rotate, squat, rotate. I've forgotten to count, I think I'm on 5. Good, hopefully you haven't. So the hands behind the head here are a hindrance. When you're on the ground, doing your double leg stretch, they are a help. That's it. I think I'm on 12. Definitely not going to get through. Let's say 16, guys. Hit 16 and you're done. If you haven't hit 16, that's okay. We're going to be at 45 seconds in 3, 2, 1. So stopping there. Definitely make it 16, guys. I was a bit ambitious. Grabbing those light weights, bringing yourself down to the ground. Got 5 seconds. Take your legs to their double knee fold. 3, 2, and 1. So stretching out, coming back in. 10 of these. Take your time. Head and shoulders stay off the mat, and they don't waver, or they are down completely on the mat. Okay, I don't want anything in between. Looking up at the ceiling, chin poked forward, chin is tucked in, and you're curling those upper abdominals and holding them there. I've got one more. You may have a few more. So we've got a longer rest now. That's after our strength move, but that strength move and those prisoner squats are tough. So it doesn't matter if you're still going. I'm going to let you know, of course, when we get to 45 seconds, which is going to be in 3, 2, and 1. So hold it there if you haven't finished already. Up we stand, ready to do 16 prisoner squats and knee drives. Getting ourselves ready to go in 2, in 1. So we're coming down, knee drive, down, knee drive. Good. Down, knee drive. Oh, I've forgotten to count again, guys. I think I'm on 8, just because of the beat, but I could be wrong. 11, 12, I'm gonna say. That's it. Last 2, Joe. Ooh, you might be on more. You might have finished already. Okay, right. 5 more seconds to get to that 45-second mark. Finishing now, if you haven't already. And back to double leg stretch to finish us off. 10 of them. Lots to think about in those 2 moves. Well done. Okay. 3, 2, and 1. Good, guys. Take your time. Think about all of those things. Doesn't matter if you forget one of them. There's lots to go on. The more you do it, the more times you do this video, the more times you'll remember different things that I'd say. The more time you come to other classes. I don't have much variation in my chat. 2 more for me. That's it, good. Took longer that time when I wasn't waffling too much. Well done, guys. Maybe you're finished too, but I'm going to give you that 45-second marker anyway, just to make sure, in case people are really taking it slowly, which they should be. And we're done. Well done, guys. Good. All right. Another round of 20 seconds of work. So, frog jumps. Again, another big movement. We're in our plank position. Our frog jump, we start with narrow feet, we finish with wide feet. Little frog at the top of our mat, jumping back, okay? If you don't want to jump, you step your feet up and back. Try not to come to here, all right? Try and keep that bottom low, just because this is going to be a different movement, and it's going to be more of a hamstring stretch. It's going to be work your back in a different way. And we're trying to stay low, so we're trying to pull those legs in nice and efficiently and back again, using our arm strength and our abdominals rather than hinging at our hips and working our hamstrings, okay? So try, that's all I can ask is try. We're going to flip over and we're going to go into crisscross, okay? That's it, so just 20 seconds of both of those, crisscrossing and frogging, and then we are done. All right, so lots of things we've packed in, lots of intensity, lots of strength, and then we'll have a little stretch. So get yourselves into position, choose what variation you want to be doing of those frog jumps, find your plank, and we're going to go in 3, in 2, in 1. So jumping for 20 seconds, or stepping Doesn't matter, I put my towel in a silly place, so I can't see the time. Coming up and back. That's it, good guys. Just a few more seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was tough. Crisscross, guys, now. In, 3, 2, and 1. So elbow to knee, a little bit like our prisoner squat, but we're now on the ground, working those upper abdominals. That's it. Nice, guys. Over halfway. That's it. Good. 2, and 1. Oh, so like before, in our first move, I'm going to now step up for my frog jumps for this round. 3, 2, 1. Just so that I can maintain A, my talking, and B, my technique. So I don't want to just do one good round and the rest I'm just willing it to finish and flopping around. I'm not saying you're doing that at all. I know myself. And we're holding and finishing here. Ready for crisscross. Oh, okay. 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. That's it. Done, guys. Remember, we do this 4 times when we do our 20 seconds of work. Our hip flexors are going to really need a stretch. We'll focus on that in our quick stretch in a mode. 3, 2, and 1. All right, 2 more times. I'm going to jump these frog jumps this time. Whew. Could regret saying that. 3, 2, 1. Got to go for a run today. It's no good. Might have to pop that one off till tomorrow. Whew. Oh, yes, done. Well done, guys. Okay, penultimate one done. Crisscross in 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that's it. With the crisscross, you can keep your knees down and come side to side if you want to. You could just do the legs, up to you. 3, 2, 1. Last round of these, guys. These hip flexors are really feeling it today. Well done. We've got 3, 2, and 1. If you can see, when I'm stepping, I'm alternating which leg I step up with first, just because we probably all have a favorite leg, and it's good to keep them both equal. Nearly there, last one. Oh, good, guys. Last set of crisscrosses. We can do this. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 20 seconds of your life you can dedicate to your body working really well, getting your muscles, including your heart, working and challenged. 3 more seconds, guys. 2, and 1. Oh, that was a tough final round, but probably if we'd done that particular set of exercises first, it wouldn't feel so tough. Well done, guys. Okay, like I said, I want to focus on that hip flexor. So, hopefully you're near a wall. I'm going to show you a nice stretch. Really, really good for knees. Really good for hip flexors. You can see me folding the mat over, I hope. Hopping one knee right up against the wall. Shin then folds up behind you. And you step the other knee forwards. Now, you might need to stay down here. Okay, it's intense if it's the first time you're doing it. I try and do this a lot because it really helps my knees from teaching tap and from now running more. Woo. So, I'm gonna hold it here. It's really uncomfortable. We try and stay upright. We try as best we can. It's gonna be my happy medium, so I'm not all the way down. I'm not all the way up either. Good effort today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed a good mix there of sweatier ones, slower ones, lots of different muscle groups worked. It was, didn't do loads of arms, but we obviously did planky work and holding our weights up. And what else did we do? Push-ups. Did I say push-ups already? Plank work, no, push-ups. So, we didn't focus on the arms entirely. You can do some of Tom's circuit classes for that. I'm going to switch legs now. But we certainly worked the arms, if not just specifically. We did quite a lot of legs and glutes. That's it, glutes are part of your legs. I'm just waffling on now. Filmed quite a few classes in a row. That will teach me to leave it to the last minute, but I always have the best intentions. So this side is much easier for me to stay upright. I want you to, if you can, try and think about pushing your bottom down towards that crease of your knee and thigh and push the hip forward. Good, guys. Well done. So if you are a runner or a cyclist, or you just do lots of weightlifting or lots of classes, this is such a good stretch. It's a good stretch if you sit. Basically, we crease our hip flexors more often than we lengthen them. When you're walking, you do walk and straight lengthen back, but it's not to this degree, okay? So it's not equal. We do more bending, we have more flexion than we have extension. So the more bend forwards than we have bending back. So that's why we've got to kind of overemphasize for our stretch, and our bodies will thank us for it. Okay, glute stretch to finish. So come to sit, still sitting. Can't quite get up yet. Cross one ankle onto the opposite knee. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift that chest up. If you don't feel it here, you can lie back and do it, or you can sit forwards and do it here. Okay. Really try and push that knee forward. That whichever knee is bent in front of you, try and push that knee away from you. And you'll feel a little bit more intensity. Okie dokie. Lovely. Changing sides. Ankle onto knee. Lift that chest. Bringing the heart rate down, hopefully. Yours is coming down. 2. Nice, great work everyone. Push that knee forward. Okay, breathing in. Hamstring stretch, so flex those feet, reach forward towards your toes, not to your toes unless you can get there, but towards. Okay, so you're going to pull whatever towards you, if it's your ankles, if it's your knees, or if you've got a band nearby that you can hook over, or a dressing gown loop or a belt. Just try and pull whatever you can towards you. Well done. Great job, guys. Really good efforts today. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, please send me suggestions of classes you want to see. I record 4 new ones each month. So let me know what you want to see next month, hopefully sooner rather than later, and I will see you very soon.